Alright guys, this is the iPhone 8, the one that was randomly rebooting. We figured out it was a battery problem and we replaced the battery, so it's now fine. This was another thing that made us conclude that was the fact that when we would plug in the charger, it would tell us 0% remaining without even showing charging and without that Thunderbolt. So if you want to know how we went about it, watch the entire video. See you at the end. Alright guys, this is the iPhone 8 random shutdowns, and we're going to dive right inside and figure out the issue and fix it. Right, now I bring my set and get ready to take this apart. And this is my iPhone screwdriver for these rare bits of screws. Anyway, if you're wondering, I'm already showing you how to get inside the device should you need to do anything. For instance, replace a screen, replace a battery, camera modules, etc. Now these screws are a bit easy to lose. Let me put them in this casing, because getting substitutes for them is also another harder. Now when here, we'll begin by prying in between here. I tend to use my fingernails, but today let me just show you with a blade. Slip it in there like that, and then bring your two nails right there into that gap. Then use these two fingers to push it up. So these two, the two thumbs are holding it down, and then the two first fingers are pushing the screen away from the frame. So we're going to go down towards this side like that. Alright, okay, and then at this point we pause a bit and figure out where the fibers are located. They are located on this side. If you look critically, you can see them under there. Now we need to be careful of that. We're going to pull this a bit downwards away from the frame for about 2 millimeters like that, and that releases some little bit of adhesive that holds this screen to the frame. Then we flip it to the right, and just like that we are inside. This is our battery, but first things first, since it is shaky within here, we are going to clamp it down. But before we do that, we're going to look at the receptacle, the point that holds this battery into the phone. So let's look for the screwdriver. That is a plus screw. I think is she where those cell tapes are? There's no. There's inside there's a yellow screwdriver. I don't know whether you're able to see. Thank you. I'm about to take you on as an apprentice. Alright, so first screw, second screw. Now our iPhone screws are a bit of different length and dimensions, so try to remember where each comes from. So I'm going to sort of map them there to give me a rough layout of how they came out from the phone. Okay, so that's the order, and this lifts it out. Now that I come to think of it, I think I haven't worked on an 8. I've done 6, 7, I've done 10, I've done 11, I've done 12, but not the 8. That's interesting how it has eluded me for this long time. So right now, because it's random shutdowns, I'm going to look at the battery connector, and then okay, do that. So let me get my isopropyl alcohol and the clear bottle. Okay, thank you. So this is going to help me first clean the terminals and keep them looking at here for TP, but but just keeps hiding. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, so our hanky that we normally use. I tend to prefer tissue, but this will also do the same amount of work, no problem. So when we dip in like that, then we swab to and fro, and then we look into the battery terminals, swab to and fro. So this is a bit part polar, part organic, part non-polar, so it helps clean. It's oily and a bit of okay. Then let's I think get the battery clamped down. It's here. Right, so this is my adhesive. I'm going to run it around the battery like that, like that. Okay, so I think this is sufficient to keep it held down. Okay, and then we plug it in there, and bring this into place. So now we are going to give it 1 or 2 minutes to sort itself. But while we're here, I need to assess the power button itself because of those random shutdowns. Okay. Right. Okay. Just showing that we're already entering the 8th minute while here. Now I need to introduce some shock insulation around here. Let me go with that white, this material here that looks softish. Yes. Thank you. Alright. So I am going to use this to provide some padding right here. That padding is supposed to apply retaining force and prevent this from jumping out in case of a fall. And I just used the blade. Yeah, I have it here. Now we trim this off. Then I think I need a slender length. I was interested in these 2 boys right there. So I'm going to just cut a small piece like that. That's for this area there. And I'm going to trim it again. Hope I can slice out a relatively smaller thickness. Alright, so I think that's sufficient. Now with a little bit of adhesive, put that there like that. Okay, so which of the 2? So I'm going to separate them so each individually has its own piece. That's for that. Then this is for the battery connector right there. Then we bring our plate down here and our screws back into play. Alright, all the way. Okay. I'm going to wake up the phone, and then we take observations. So we may flip the screen down and then connect it to a charger. In this case, our power bank. Plug that in, and let's wait for it to wake up. It's waking up. So in case you're new here, we've been working on an iPhone 8 that was randomly restarting or shutting down, and when it shuts down it would come on by itself.
It would just restart.
Keep on and off, eh?
Yes, and it would switch itself.
Oh, okay. Pin 19 just a moment 1928 26. Okay, so right now we at what percentage? You said on a full charge this was taking you how long?
Like 3 hours to get full. It depends on the charge. When the charge you have, it's a bit slow.
No, I mean like when it is fully charged and you start using.
It's like 8 hours.
Okay.
When data is on.
Okay. So we can say that the battery is not yet due for replacement.
Yeah.
Why is it refusing to charge? Plug it to the socket. I'm with this one. The whole block. Okay. Thank you. How often do they advertise government jobs?
This year, if you are making the motion, it's just replacement.
Okay, let's plug in real outlet. This is interesting.
It's charging.
It shows 0% remaining. Okay. Okay. What I've been using for charge?
My charge, but it has been showing that also.
Then it does this, but it eventually charges?
It charges, but it was doing it only today, showing that the 0% remaining.
But not before today.
Not before.
Am I now not suspecting that you need a battery? I feel I'm suspecting you now need a battery.
Oh, really?
Because that's not normal. Let me first see if I can test with this one. What's wrong with that one?
This?
Thank you. Because that 0% remaining is not normal. So guys, let's again go back in, and we are going to use, wait a minute, is this compatible? Okay, most likely. Okay, now we need to get that out again. Keep them. disconnect the charger, remove that plate, pick out our battery. Perhaps all the way. Okay. They look similar, so no problem. And then we plug in the charger. It lights up. So right now we're using the battery of the XR to eliminate, and so this is suggesting your battery. It's your battery. That's control. So now with this,
That one is okay.
Yeah, it brings the Thunderbolt immediately.
How much is it?
A good one is around 60.
So you're not selling that one?
This one, this is one XR. It's this one would be 100K, but then it also doesn't physically fit in.
So the problem is with the battery.
Yeah, it's with the battery. But if you have the dime, I can run and pick and come back.
60. You have 60.
And that's what I'm looking at, because that's what I get for 7 at. Okay. So what I say?
Like what I'm saying. Let me go for 60.
Okay, no problem.
The phone helps me so much. I have like a gig I'm working on a project, and I use it for pictures.
Oh,
actually, I don't use it for other things.
I know.
Taking pictures.
Good
they
photo.
Need high quality pictures.
I know.
And that's what I use.
Yeah, it's your battery. I don't mind that control board.
I think you can take it too.
Okay, bring I go. I'm going to leave you here with maybe YouTube or guys. So we've figured out it is a battery issue. Let's go get a battery and then come back. So guys, we are back from getting our battery. No, it's okay, and it's charging. So we are going to glue it in, and then close up the phone, and then call it a video or a day. Okay, I had to go with it for testing, and that's why it's already inside.
The other tribe members arm themselves with poison arrows, hoping she'll come.
Okay,
She doesn't come.
all right, and then pull this backwards, and then just like that. I can lift out the battery, but then first power off this phone.
They congregate, I think, every Sunday. Sit here.
Shut down. Okay, then we lift this out, having unplugged it from there. I liked the other one better. This one seems similar to the one that was in. Just help me with that. Now the iron is from this company called Pure.
There's nothing.
I removed it. There's something.
Where?
Silver.
I'm like, where?
It's empty. Where did I put it?
Well, this cupboard is nice.
Eh? You can give me 50 bob. It's handmade, so you won't find it with anyone. You seen that material? You called it. You could hold it for centuries. Like it's really. Yeah, you look at the kind of thread they use for knitting. It's a bit. Then I actually also have this version.
But I didn't have that in mind when I was coming.
I know. Because now you know.
And now
Ichirango chiyiseewo. So I'm going to also keep the old battery. In the event this one doesn't store a charge for long, you let me know. Then yours what failed is this top battery management circuit, but the accumulator seems fine based on what you told me it takes, how long it takes. But then,
that may work.
okay, I'm optimistic. You said up to January. That's a very short time. Okay. I suppose the 15. Thought you're going for the 15.
Like, I have so many things to work on from now up to like 22nd, which all require money.
I know. For you, I know the pressure on you.
I made a requisition for our project. Expecting money this week. Now seeing the guy saying, I'm still reviewing your budget.
What?
And I thought by maybe today I would even be having that money. I want to go to Amolata.
What's in Amolata?
Take
me as we call them what? Translator.
I don't know. Let's say that's.
Oh, you want to take me as ask me. Put?
And it's very tiresome. That's the part I hate most. And that is the part.
How much would you be giving me?
You keep here. We do some.
No, I may go just for sake of vacation.
I just love Amata because of crossing
on the ferry.
Just that. Just that. And I just love
that ferry.
That project because of that.
I know that ferry is nice, eh? And most of their sunsets and sunrises.
Very, very good. I love just moving.
I think I should become a vlogger.
By the way, I would have used that chance when I was traveling to the east. I was like in 8 districts in the east.
Just a journey around you.
Not just passing through, I've been operating in 8
I know.
districts.
Like you really had the opportunity to.
So I could. Now I would be a content creator.
Eating money in dollars.
But even by the time you reach there, you're already tired of the work. What is tiresome? You move to villages.
I know you just be documenting like 15-minute clips, 15-minute clips. Yeah, like in a day you can do 4 15-minute clips. That's like an hour, and then you combine them. Just those moments. I tell you why it's like watching those deep in the village things.
It actually helps. So to create like sort of a documentary for this whole thing you've been doing.
Okay, plugged in. So it should wake up. So now you're again going to go back. Or you already left?
I'm just remaining with Amorat.
That's where you're going? Or you remain with filling in the data?
I'm just going to Amorat. The rest of the districts I already have their data. I'm not doing back.
And how long does it take you to collect that?
The vaccinators, the other vets,
on ground.
I've just been going to see how work is being done in the district.
So you go and stay for how long? Like you go for like a week too?
A week, then another week I don't go. Another
Eh.
week. Like
Me, you tell me. Me, I'll just go for content creation.
make sure that.
You know, you make money a lot and you just need to relax a bit. Like there's a time I went to Fort Portal for some lady's introduction. It was fun. All right, so that's it.